All right, gentlemen, madams, if you're present, today we are continuing our adventure through 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. We've been through many doors. We have not been through the number 9 door. I failed to make it happen. We died. I got killed. So we're doing a do-over. We're gonna try again, and we're gonna try and do it better, I hope. So instead of going through the number 4 door and having a passive run, I took a more active stance and I was like, no! I am not going through the number 4 door. I am going through the number 5 door, the one with the dead body. And we did that, and now we're in a first class cabin. I'm also with Snake Eyes, and I'm also with Seven. And we're doing a new puzzle. Let me get my hellos in order. Clifford Longhead, good to see ya. Volgan11, hello. Dave Abler, hi. Dogface, hello. Tim W, Fiction of Grandeur. Well, here we go. And Adrian Edwards, what's up? I'm here to solve a mystery. That's what's up. All right, as been mentioned, here we go. Here we go. Let's start looking at things. The goal, I think, is to try to solve puzzles relatively quickly. Look, we got music. I see. This feels like a glass. How ironic that you can see, because I thought you couldn't see. Feels like glass, eh? Score plate A. It's a rectangular plate of glass. Here's the silver lining. We didn't really ever get to hang out with Snake before he died, and now we get to. So the good news is, oh, this is kind of cute. We get to spend some time with him. The bad news is like, we know that this poor son of a bitch is about to, like, explode. Also, I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking a lot about this game, and I feel like it's only important that I break down with you guys what I'm thinking, because that's kind of my job. I am the commentator on this game that we're playing, so my thoughts matter more than anybody else's. Obviously, I was playing the numbers game and think that the numbers between Snake and Seven are pretty suspicious, but that would be if we have 2 accomplices. I was also thinking, we think, and I think Chad agrees with me, we think Ace, number 1, might be pretty suspicious, because if he had stolen Lotus's bracelet at the end right before we got, shanked, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8, plus another 9, plus his 1. I forget how the math works, but the math works. Also, theoretically, Snake got killed when he was pushed into the number 3 door, and if Ace is a bracelet snatcher, and we're operating under the logic that the bracelets work, if Ace stole the number 9 bracelet from number 9 who exploded, 9 plus 1 plus Snake's 2 would be 12. 2 plus 1 is 3. So if Ace were to snatch the number 9 bracelet, he would have the numbers on his side to yeet Snake into the number 3 door, acting by himself without needing an accomplice. This is all theoretical, of course. And then I had to think, like, okay, do we think that our killer and Zero are the same or different? Because that also, that logic doesn't logic. Since we learned yesterday that the purpose of the game, well, maybe we didn't learn the purpose of the game, but we understood, well, we learned that there's 2 number 9 doors. And the big reveal of that is that if we are all working together cooperatively, we could all leave this shit alive. Nobody has to get left behind. Nobody really has to die. And I didn't mention it yesterday, but immediately this drew a link in my brain to, I don't know if you guys have ever watched the movie, the Saw movies. Here's a spoiler for one of the Saw movies. I don't remember which one, but I've watched like them all. One of the Saw movies, and again, I don't remember which one, they all kind of blend together for me, but one of them, there were a bunch of people who were put in the Saw traps all together, and it was kind of almost like a battle royale where they were all in the traps together as a team, you could say, and a player kept dying off in each Saw trap till the very end trap of the movie, And the twist in this Saw movie was very similar to the twist in this Nonary game. That's why I almost feel like thematically they're the same thing. In the finale of the Saw movie, spoilers, I think there was like 2 people left. Everybody else was dying one by one, and the final trap was like this blood sacrificing machine, and it was like you had to give up a certain amount of blood to open the machine, to open the door, to leave the game. And the twist was revealed that all of the traps that had been laid out were all entirely survivable by all of the players if they worked cooperatively as a team. But instead they didn't. They worked competitively, and a person kept dying each time. And now here at this final trap, if they had all worked together, each of the players would have only had to give like a little bit of blood, and they would have like been just fine. But since there was like only 2 people, they were in quite a pickle of a situation. So I was just like, thematically, that movie like is what had popped up into my brain as I was playing through this, because it feels like the same kind of theme. You're kidnapped, put into this kind of trap, and you feel like you're in competition, and everybody's like playing this game of man for themselves, but you're also just simply supposed to work together, and it would have been like fine. And so if Zero is our game master, that would mean he would have the knowledge of like everybody survives. And if this is like a weird social experiment or a weird revenge thing, or because I don't know why these people have been chosen for this task, but it seems less likely that Zero would be our killer if the game was set up in a way for everyone to survive. So this begs the question, when it comes to our killer, if our killer's acting alone, or if they have an accomplice, if they're acting alone, are they doing it solely because they're just kind of stupid and maybe stupid isn't the right word, but like they don't understand that we can all get out of this together, and so they're just in that every man for themselves mentality, and it's like, well, I gotta get through the number 9 door. Or, in a more interesting possibility, is it possible that the person who's sabotaging our game here, they know that everybody could get out through the number 9 doors, but they don't want all of us to survive and get out? And if not, why? I don't know. These are the speculative thoughts that I'm having. We're pretty deep into this adventure, and I feel like you gotta have fun with it and speculate a little. So that's a little roundup of what's going on in my mind. We're gonna see now, by interacting with some new characters, if I can get some new information that'll maybe help us understand a little bit better. Alright, Snake, I'm so sorry. You have something to say. What's up? Right, I was trying to talk. Is there something written upon the surface? Yeah. It's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Yeah, that is it. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Kind of weird. Yeah, I'll say. Alright, well, what else can we look at? It took Junpei by surprise. Snake usually is so calm and collected, but suddenly he began to move. He stared about the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought's not staring. Dude, is this guy blind or is he not? What the fuck is with all this looking nonsense? After all, Snake is blind. Allegedly. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity. What are you doing? Snake waited a moment before answering. I heard something strange. Something strange, huh? Oh, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most plebeians. I notice even the slightest of noise. Right, so you can tell me that you can hear a needle drop from a mile away? Ha! You're a witty one, right? No, such a thing would be impossible. My name's not Right, by the way. Freudian slip, I suppose. By listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as the sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects. Oh yeah, that's right. You're kinda like Toph, the Earthbender. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you ran right to her side, immediately. So, that was your echolocation abilities. More or less, yes. I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast, certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them. Well, do I have news for you from the future? Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical. You don't believe me, do you? It's just that, I have seen into the future. Oh no. Care to give me a try? No, that's okay, I don't need to. I must warn you, you will no doubt regret it. Right. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we? Yes. Dogface, I hope you keep notes of all your theories. Mental notes? Yeah. You guys will let me know if I'm correct about anything after it happens. It's all logged here somewhere in the stream. Alright, what else can we look at? Let's look at the door. What are we playing with? So this is the lock thing. It's flashing red, and that's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? It looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. I'm so bothered by the way he just keeps casually using the word see and sight. Like, my guy, the fuck? Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound, and this device will sense it and unlock. Yeah, right, okay. How about an A note? A white desk. It feels kind of fancy. We've also got a stool. It looks like it probably goes to the vanity. Can I open any drawers? We already looked at the bed. Was there anything else with the bed? A bed with a canopy? I've seen things like this in movies, but I've never seen a bed with a canopy in real life. My sister had a bed with a canopy when we were children, and she thought the canopy was the coolest thing ever until one day there was a centipede in the canopy, or a millipede, the kind that are in houses. I don't know, a silverfish, and it fell off of the canopy onto her. She screamed, she freaked out, it got thrown, it got tangled into the canopy, and after that experience, she got rid of the canopy from her bed. She no longer wanted it. I can't see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover is so fond of. Yeah, well, has she ever had a silverfish stuck in it? Yes, she wants a princess bed. Do you think it doesn't suit her? Well, yeah, she strikes me as more of like a goth chick. Junpei, judging by appearances, are you? Well, yeah, okay. Sorry. What else? It's like totally a table with a mirror. Oh yes, you know that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Yeah, being vain is kind of my whole job. Of course, vanity also refers to, self-love, conceit, narcissism. Yeah, I think I just established that. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Men can do it too. Right, okay. Moving on. Huh, what's this? This isn't a score, it's a map of the ship. A map? There's a map of the ship here. Yeah. Well, then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it. Yeah, alright. It's now possible to use the map screen, right, because this is our first puzzle room. A piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play, can he? This piano, there's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune? No, not that. It's properly tuned. It's just... well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. The same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, it's part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song. Yes. Right. Well, I do have a musical score. Is that going to come in handy right now? It's a music stand. Might as well put this glass plate on it. Is something wrong? It's kind of hard to see the notes. Maybe if I put something under them? The background's for the notes, huh? Right. I will keep an eye out for it. What about this? It's a window. There's an iron plate nailed to it. Another table. It's the white desk. Snake is rubbing it. It's a rather high-quality desk. Teak, perhaps mahogany. Wow, you're a real aficionado at that. Oh, I have my ways. Alright, we got doors. Doors, oh wow, we got the bathroom. Well, the sink is clean. Any water? No, nothing's coming out, Bubs. You got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear diddly squat. Right, what about the tub? Oh god, it's hideous. The bathtub is full. Oh, that's water we're looking at? Okay. Oh, is there ash or something in this water? It looks kind of gray. Yeah, let's just pull the plug. Oh, no, Bubs, you should hold on to that. Maybe we could, use it for something. Use the water? I mean, it's certainly a possibility. It's full of gross, cloudy water. Nice. Oops. I want to look at this. The lights, huh? Nope, it doesn't look like there's anything hidden there. Right, okay. Testing. It's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York and boy, my arms are tired. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna be here all week. Try the veal. Hey, Seven? That's a fucking shower head? Wait, what? What the hell? Okay, Daddy. Yeah, alright. And here's the mirror. College kid and a terrifying giant. Oh, I feel like I've seen that on the internet before. Alright. What would my parents say about being in this room with a beast of a man? They would say, honey, be safe. Oh, is something wrong, Junpei? You looked real sad all of a sudden. Oh no, nothing at all. Alright, so that's the bathroom. It's a light switch, but nothing happens when I press it. What about this one? It's a light switch, nothing happens. Okay, what about this room? We got... there's a piece of heavy paper folded in half sitting on the table. Yeah, can I grab it? No, can I not? I'm trying. Okay, there we go. It's a heavy piece of paper. It has score printed on the front of it. That's gotta be musical score. If that's true, then the score we just found was probably in here. At least at some point. But I can't pick it up? What? I guess you put sheet music in it. Uh-huh. Okay. Moving on. Oh, some sort of antique desk, Bubs. Makes sense though, I guess. The whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, and we got a chair, we got chairs galore, we got a fireplace. Oh no, what is happening? There's something in the back of the fireplace. Let me see if I can reach it just a little. Oh, god damn it, that's hot! Oh, hey. You're not really that smart, are ya? I mean, of course it's gonna be hot. It's fucking fire, Bubs. Corinne says hello. Right. Even a monkey knows it shouldn't stick its hands in a fire. So, I guess I need fire pokers or fire tongues or something of the sort. We'll see if we can find it. We got a couch. Looks just big enough for 3 people. Oh, perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, sorry, don't get mad at me. You're fine. Still can't grab the paper, can we? No, that's fine. Alright, well. Circling around, we got a vase. I get it, you're gonna use the vase, right? Yeah, that's pretty clever, Junpei. Actually, I don't know. Me and vases, we don't really fuck with each other anymore. This one time I had to build one, and it was kind of a nightmare. Oh! I guess I do fuck with it. What do I do with it? Maybe you could use... Oh, you can probably fill it with water. Oh my god, I'm having an idea. Gentlemen, I'm... Oh. 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 Interesting. Can I combine it with this? No. That's fine. But good to know. There's a suitcase made of leather, the color of rich mahogany. Nothing in it. That's fine. It's a leather suitcase. Nothing inside of it. Alright. Chill, daddy. Next door. Oh, God. Oh, I'm getting turned around in this place. Oh! Oh, it's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. No, but there is something in the bathtub. Fill it with water? Fill it with water? It shouldn't be too hard to fill up this vase. That's what I need. Alright, back to the fire. Alright. I think we should put this son of a bitch out. Oh, it's about time, Bubs. Here we go. Haha, good job. Another success. The fire didn't stand a chance. Right. Now we'll just pull this out. I don't want to get burned, so let's pull down our sleeves. Oh, it's the score plate. So what does that mean? Can I combine it? No, I can't. But maybe I can put the score plate down. As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket, Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself to avoid the floor, but his face was flushed, and he looked quite startled. Hey, Seven. You doing alright, Bubs? You have a little too much to drink? Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just felt a little dizzy is all. Seven rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow, then shook his head as if to clear it. Oh, what the hell is wrong with me? Oh, first memory loss, and now I'm getting dizzy for no reason? Memory loss? Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned. Oh yeah, sorry, I guess I didn't tell ya. I told the rest of them, but must have been before you showed up. Well, the long and short of it is that I don't remember jack from before I woke up. Right, okay. Yeah. So, we learned this pretty late in the game, but now we're relearning it pretty early in the game. Because we didn't really spend time with Seven. Okay. Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven. Are you telling the truth? Oh? What? I mean, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be like, I don't know, kind of upset about it? Oh, well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused and upset when I woke up on the D deck, but I guess that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. Why worry about something I can't change? I mean, people don't usually stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out. That's it? That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work. Seven gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret, and turned to walk away. Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find reassurances very reassuring. Right. So, what else is there to investigate? Because we might have to get more of these glass plates. Junpei, where are you going? Didn't we come out of that door? Did we? I can't, okay. guess that was the wrong door. Do I get to use this now? I guess you put sheet music in it. Right. Oh, oops. I mean, I have this. It's a ceramic plate of some kind. It looks like a blank sheet of music. Which door can I go in? Was it this one? It was this one. And then, wait, this one is new? This one is new. The safe is locked. Oh, it's one of those dial locks. It doesn't have a key, we just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. Great. Great teamwork, guys. Okay. There's something in here. Yeah, trying to click it. Alright, so we got the C plate. That's 3 musical notes. Is that enough to make a song? A leather suitcase. There's nothing inside. I can tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken. Okay, cool. Back to my piano. Let's put the score plate down. Might as well put the music I found on it. I'll put the ceramic plate on the bottom. And the glass plate's on, so wait a minute. What's wrong? Well, I put them all on top of each other, but they look kind of odd. It doesn't really look like a song. Then in all likelihood, we haven't found them all. We need to find more glass plates. Damn it! How many more are hidden around this bitch? Can I do something with the safe? Safe with a dial lock on it. We won't be able to open it until we know the right numbers. Okie dokie. Alright, we already looked in that. Nope, sorry. Nope, nope. We checked the vanity. Totally empty. Totes my goats. Maybe there was something more to do in the toilet? We didn't really find anything else here. Can I unplug this now? There's a plug on the end of this chain. Yeah. Now that we used the water, we should be able to plug it. Alright. Good tug ought to clear that shit right up. There we go, boys. Musical plate D. Nice. Do you think 4 notes is enough? Maybe. But also, maybe we should check the toilet? Whoops. It's a toilet. We didn't find anything in this room yet. There's some toilet paper on the wall. Nothing that looks suspicious. Like, why is the toilet here? I don't know. Is 4 musical plates enough, my guy? Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom and then stack the glass plates on top of it. Alright. Okay, here we go. We got enough. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I am sure I needn't tell you why I thought you could do anything. The keys on the piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Well, what if I don't know... Snake, this might... It might be hard to tell by how beautiful my voice sounds, but I am what some people would call tone deaf. No, that's actually not correct. Well, maybe it's a little bit incorrect. Maybe it's a little bit correct. I don't know notes. You can't play a note for me, and I cannot tell you what the note is. I do have a cognizant awareness that when I sing, I cannot sing on key. It's not because I don't know that I'm singing on key. I can hear that I'm singing wrong. I just don't have the talent to sing correct. Does that make sense? Alright, let's give it a shot. Oops. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay, so it goes... Do. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh! Okay, this might take me a second, boys. Give me some time. So it goes... No. No. Oh, why am I fucking this up? It literally goes... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being... Wait, what? Uh-huh, then it goes... Nice. Then it goes... This one... This one... This one... This one... No! Oh my god! What? That was my touchscreen's fault. It wasn't my fault. Oh. Oh, boys. This is gonna be a long stream. Okay, then it goes... This... to this... back and down. Then it goes... This one... down... Oh! Oh my god. What? Oh my god, okay. Keep in mind, part of this is the fault of my touchscreen being wonky. You guys are here frequently enough. You know that my touchscreen keys, they don't actually match up perfectly. Oh my god. Jesus fuck. This is gonna be the hardest puzzle in the game for me. Touch this one, go back down, but not too far. Go over a little bit, because we want to play this note. Good. Go down. Good. Go up. Good. Up again. Okay. Okay. Then, it was this one. And then it was the second one. And then just one more. Oh my god. Oh, it sounds pretty when you play it, like, fast. Okay. In my defense, chat, my touchscreen's lack of accuracy makes it very hard to press the correct keys. Okay, we're done, thank God. Music is not my forte. Junpei, we did it. It looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Why don't we go? Oh, right, because it needed to hear a certain sound. Oh, stand, bow, be seated! I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. The classroom bell? Was my Gaia formerly a teacher? Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Oh, Westminster. The palace in London that plays host these days to the House of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, right? Yeah, it made Cruella de Vil evil again. Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. Oh, London. The capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Why don't we leave this place immediately? Right. Okay. Are we good? Alright, let's go. Oh, interesting. I found the exit, but I didn't... I didn't open the safe? I hope that doesn't... matter? Huh. That's a little weird. He came out of the door and into a long, straight hallway. He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him. Seven was bent over, apparently doing something to the door. Oh, what's this fucker up to? Junpei had spoke more or less to himself, but apparently Seven had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned toward Junpei. Oh, I was just putting one of those plates in there. I'd ought to keep the door from locking again. So we can come back here anytime we want. That might be good, because there is a safe that we didn't really do anything with. And why would you want to come back here? Snake was a reasonable one. Seven thought about it for a moment before he answered. I might like to play a little piano. Piano? Look, come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet. Right. Without waiting for an answer, Seven started off down the hallway. Snake shrugged, sighed, and quietly followed Seven. That's a lie, Junpei thought to himself. He had difficulty enough believing Seven could play the piano, but even if he could, the piano they'd just left was largely useless, the keyboards entirely scrambled. If Seven wanted to come back here, it was unlikely he intended to do so in order to play the piano. But if that was the case, why would he want to leave the door unlocked? See, Seven is acting sus too. I mean, here's the thing. Objectively, Seven's idea to keep the doors from locking is very good. It's a good logical move for the whole team. But it's also, it's leading us to believe that Seven is like making sure he has free movement about the facility that we're in. The ship, if you will. So like, that's a little sus. But Ace is also sus, and so is Santa. Junpei frowned. He took one last look at the door and then walked away toward his companions. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area. A large metal grate like the door of a jail divided it in half. They shook it for a while, but as they had expected, it didn't move. Behind the grate were two elevators. From so far away, however, it was difficult to tell if they were still operating. Right, so our stories are converging a little bit. If I remember from our first playthrough, we went through door number 4, and door number 4 took us to like a different cabin area. Like, it wasn't first class, it might have been like second or third class, but like we were looking in rooms with Lotus and June and Santa, and we got the exit, and we came in this room, and the gate was here. Then they moved to the kitchen, and then the kitchen is like where we got stuck in the freezer, and June was like, I'm a pick-me girl. And then when they came out, this puzzle that we're in had been solved, or something to that effect, because like the grate had moved. Am I remembering correct? Maybe I'm misremembering. But like, I'm seeing an alignment. We just got done in the first class cabin, like they would have gotten done in their rooms, and now we're in, well, I don't really know where we are, but they're heading to the kitchen. On the left side of the grate was a door. Unfortunately, it was locked and it refused to open. Junpei took a moment to examine the left side of the room. Yeah, we've seen this. Next to the wall was a set of stairs leading downward. Standing guard at the top of the stairway was a large iron grate. And that's what we are going to open. Foreboding as it was, the gate seemed to be the sort that could be opened, unlike the metal grates that bisected the room. With luck, Junpei had hoped he might be able to get it open. Oh! This is the female symbol. It's for women. Oh no. I don't have June with me to correct me. He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake naturally was somewhat more sure. The Venus symbol, I imagine. Oh, good. He's just like June. Do you recall the similar symbols in the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies. Yeah. Everybody is sus except for our best friend June. Absolutely not. Well, here's the thing. June is equally as much of a contender as everybody else. I don't want to throw all the blame on her, but like, first of all, she's a fucking nutcase. So I wouldn't put it past her. Second of all, now obviously I never ever ask for spoilers. However, there was something almost poetic. We died by a knife, and the way that like, obviously we were physically stabbed in the back, but I made a joke at the time like, oh, metaphorically and physically. Just the way it was written, like stabbed in the back, I feel like thematically it would have been so on point if it was our bestie who stabbed us in the back. But then that also, like, if that's what happens, that begs so many more questions. Like, why is June doing that to us? But yes, we are speculating. Everybody's a suspect. It's like the game of Clue. Okay, so it's not the women's symbol. We've established that. Fuck women. You do not get to participate. You have to be a planet. While they had been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized Seven had slipped away. His absence now felt. Snake and Junpei turned to look for their missing companion. There. Seven had left them to head down the hallway extending to the right of the stairs. Junpei grabbed Snake to lead him in the right direction and they both headed after Seven. Before long, the three of them stood in front of a door. It was a French door. Junpei tested the door and realized that unlike so many others that they'd encountered, this one was unlocked. Almost as though he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself, Junpei threw the door open. He stepped inside. Oh my god, we're in the casino! Oh, boys, I finally get to play slots! It took only a moment for Junpei to take in his new surroundings. It's some kind of a casino, boys! Oh yeah, sure looks like one. Before Junpei could comment further, a noise from behind him made him turn around. Snake was shaking the door they'd just come through. As Seven and Junpei watched, he threw up his hands in frustration and then kicked the door for good measure. It looked as though they were once again locked in. There was no reason to panic, however. Even if the door had been left open, there was nowhere for them to go. There was nowhere for them to go. They would have to find another way out of this room. Alright, guys, let's split up and search the room. Come on, no dawdling, let's go, and let's go quickly now. Spurred into action by Seven's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room. Alright, boys, we got a 2-for-1 today, a second puzzle. Can we find a way out? Should we challenge ourselves? It's like 7:45 almost. Do you guys think I can do this by 8 o'clock? How efficiently can I solve the casino puzzle? Well, here's something suspicious. It's the 5 of spades. Great. Okay. What about in here? Hey Junpei, I just found this on the shelf. A playing card. The 4. Okay. Wait, the 4 of... Okay. What else do we got? Oh, would you look at that? Someone left a bottle of booze for us, boys! Well, don't mind if I do. Oh my god, he's actually drinking it. Glug, glug, glug. Alright, well, listen. Oh. Oh. Oh, hey, this music. Alright, chat, who's buying me a shot? We're drinking. Oh, that hits the spot. Feels like my throat's burning. Nice. Very nice. Damn, he really drank it. Don't even know how long it's been there. Okay. What else? Junpei, I found this on the counter. It feels like a playing card. There's the 7. Okay. Got it. Anything else? Counter's pretty well polished. Let's check up here. Oh, another card I see. There's something on the table. Yeah. There's something on the... Yeah, I'm trying to click on it. There's the 3, 4, 5. We're missing a 6. And potentially several other things. Oh, what did I do? Suddenly, 7 began to speak. Oh, Baccarat! I'm sorry, what? You ever played Junpei? No, I don't know what that is. He'd barely even heard of the game. Alright, then how about I explain the rules? You see, am I even saying this right? Baccarat is some kind of unusual game. You see, you got the banker and the player, and the whole point is that you guess which one's oh shit, Tom Leah! Fuck yeah! I got my Tito's in hand. I got my shot glass in hand. We're in the casino.
Tomla donated
this is
$10.
the gambling I wanted to
Maybe
do.
I should have some alcohol too. Haha. Information overload and I'm tired.
Ready for the pour, boys? Ding. All right. Let's get turned up with number 7 here. So you gotta guess who's gonna win, the banker or... I guess whoever's not the banker. I wasn't really paying attention to the rules. I got a little sidetracked. All right. Cheers, boys. Tom Leah, thank you for the shot. Very much appreciate it. It's gonna raise my spirits while we gamble here. Spilled a little. Ugh. Whew. I think I need to be drinking more often. These are starting to burn my throat like 7. Alright. How much time do I have left? I said I was going to do this by 8 o'clock. I'm off to a great start. Whether the banker or the player wins, it all depends on their hands. The way each hands work is different from other games, too. You see, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets their number closest to 9 wins. Okay, I think I understand. So you add up all your cards. The ones place, you want to be as close to 9 as possible. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. So yeah, that's it. You got it? I mean, actually, there's a lot more to it. There's strategy and details, that sort of stuff. Okay. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have, the strongest hand is a 9, and the weakest hand is a 0. You just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Yeah, I think I get it. He hadn't asked for it, but 7's explanation, rushed though it had been, was pretty helpful. Although he had only half understood most of it, Junpei felt as though he had some grasp of how victory was won in Baccarat. Yeah. Okay. However, Junpei had no way of knowing if the puzzle in the Baccarat table in front of them made use of those rules. And if it did, in what way? It's no problem, he told himself. He would simply try everything he could think of. Feeling more confident, if only slightly, Junpei approached the Baccarat table. So, there's a 4. Is the 4 one of my cards? I can see the playing card behind the thick glass case. It's the 8 of spades. Oh, why did I say 4? George, how much have you had to drink? The number looked like a 4. I guess it's an 8. I can clearly see that there's 8 objects. Okay. So I think I have to beat it, because 8 is obviously as close to 9, except it's not actually 9. So let me look at the items that I have. I have 7. I have 3. I have 5. I have 4. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not going to work. 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 7 is 19. Oh, but I can only play 3 cards, can't I? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If I can only play 3 cards, we can't beat them yet. Oh, it's a Baccarat table. What the hell else would you do? Oh, stop worrying about it. Well, the opponent's hand is 8. So that's your opponent's number. If that's the case, what 3 cards do we need to get that number? We'd need a 7, a 6, and a 5, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, we'd need a 8, 7, and 6? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We need an 8, a 6, and a 5. So I've got to do. Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Before I start, I'd better make sure I've got the rules straight. There's 3 empty indentations. I just gotta pick a card and play it. I figure if I put them in the right spots, something ought to happen. I guess the game... So if I didn't have all the cards that I needed, I feel like the game wouldn't continue on, right? We can match his score. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing happened. Let me see if there's more cards to be found first. It says 1 on the plate. Okay. Anything else? So I've got the symbols for heart, spade, and diamond here. Nice. There's a coin slot. Can't really make much of that. I got less than 10 minutes to figure out my puzzle. This is the stand for the slot machine. I don't see anything suspicious. Okay. This is the drawer they use to pick up the money. It's locked tight. Can't get it open, so don't really know what to do with it. Here's the 3. Is there anything different about any of these? There's no rust. It probably still works. All I wanted to do was play slots, boys. Can't get it open. Don't know what to do. Here's the stands. Nothing suspicious. Alright, let's try the number 2 one. Slot machine stand. Don't see anything suspicious. Number 2. There's a plate on it that says 2. Got the symbols for heart, spade, and diamond here. Okay. I don't get it. What's over here? Ah, we got another card. It seems the card is attached to the panel, and attached very well, it seems. If you don't mind, what sort of card is this? It's a playing card, the Ace of Spades. Does the ace count as high or low? Here's the card slot. Looks like we need to put a playing card in there. Let's give it a shot. If we need it to equal 9, we probably need an 8. Isn't that correct? 8 plus 1 is 9. I am shocked and appalled that guessing at random has not yielded better results. Right, yeah, me too. Was really having high hopes for that one. What's up here? Oh, check out that stained glass. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Huh? Yeah. Don't let that slide, 7. What do you mean it's beautiful? Well, stained glass is colored pieces of glass placed together in a frame. As I've said many times before, I need only touch it to know that it's beautiful? I can at least discern the basic structure. Ah. Am I wrong for thinking that he's not blind? All I can see is that there's light fixtures. Alright, stained glass doesn't look outside. Let's look at the table. Looks like a mahjong. I don't remember how. I don't know what this game is. Alright, so he figures he must have played this at once. Wow, he's really going down memory lane. Alright, so boys, it is not the time to play games. Oh my god. Also, remove the red tiles when we play. What? 7, can you see? I, don't trust you. I can't trust him. There's no way I could trust him. I wanna swing from the Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this section? There's a whole nother section of the room I didn't look at. There's firewood in the fireplace. Okay. Junpei, I can feel a frame here. What sort of painting is it? I think it's clouds? Clouds? Maybe it's a rabbit? Maybe it's a duck? Rabbit, duck, rabbit, duck. Maybe it's a close-up of some teeth? Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think it's anything. I think it's just a blank piece of canvas in a frame. I see. How strange. There's a card here, though. The 6 card. Got it. There's a weird-looking thing floating inside of here. Really? Okay, what about this one? There's a weird-looking floating thing in there. Okay. Oh! Interesting. Turn this light on, too. Huh. Wait, when those two lights turned on, I heard something from the bottom of the fire. What is that? Clover, diamond, heart? Spade, clover, diamond, heart? What was that? I heard something down there. Clover, diamond, heart. Remember that. Yeah, boys, it's time to play slots, I think. We just got casino coins. Okay, so how do I do this? Let's put the coins from that bag in here. Okay. What happened? I heard an odd noise. Well, I don't really know. I pressed some of the buttons and smacked the machine, but nothing really happened. Oh, it looks like the coins got stuck. What? The reel won't move because the coins are stuck. I don't see anything suspicious. Well, the coins are stuck in there, but good. The machine won't be working anymore. Did I fuck it up? What? The reel isn't gonna move. Heart, spade, and diamond. Can I... Okay, let's try moving forward. Are the reels the only place where you see the symbols? Don't you think the symbols might be found in other places as well? Yeah, I already found them. I'm trying to figure out the coin system. Alright, let's try number 2. I only need one of you to work. Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Damn it. Okay, so... Oh god, I have to time this? Do we want it to match the bottom screen, or do we want to get the things that we want to get? That's the question. If we want to get the things... What comes before clover? It looks like... the heart, so let's try... Damn it! Try again. Damn it! This is hard. How am I supposed to do this? I know what I want to get. This is a tough one. What's so tough, if I might ask? Hitting these reels just right, the timing is really hard. I don't believe you need to hit them just right. You don't? Oh, wait, let me try something. Hang on. Hold the phone. Maybe... Spin. Spin for me, baby. Oops. You spin me right around, baby, right around. Let me try. Nope. God, Jesus Christ. I think I might have this. No, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to hit the coin slot. Time to try again. Okay, so maybe what I do is we do clover, diamond, heart. There it is. I'm a thinker, boys. And I think I see here something unlocking in there. Impressive, Junpei. It would appear to be unlocked now. There's something akin to a drawer in the bottom of this machine, yes? That is a pickup drawer for dividend. Probably the drawer got unlocked. Yeah. Okay, I got it, Snake. Listen, it's 8 o'clock. I'm out of time. But I did get a couple of items. Is there something in there? Yeah, there's a card and there's a key with the Venus symbol on it. Oh, excellent, Junpei. Open the gate. Okay, we need to figure out how to get out of this room. I'm out of time, so we have to speed run it now. It's 8 o'clock. Better put the key in my pocket for later. As for the card, it's the number 2. So what do I have? I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Fuck. I was really hoping to get a number 8 card, if I was being totally honest. Is there anything I can do with the 3rd slot machine, perchance? Don't use this for anything. Hang on. It's the coin slot. Nope, doesn't seem to want to do anything anymore. Okay. Are you doing a short stream tonight? Oh no, Thunder Phoenix, we're going till 9 o'clock. I made a fake challenge for myself to see if I could beat this by 8. And now that it is 8:01, I have lost. I have simply not won. There's a thick stone gate here. It says 9. Looks like the cover is hiding something. If this is the cover, maybe it opens up. Probably it does. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it. Huh. I don't get it. Let's try and sort this out. There's the ace of spades on the left side, and there's a 9 on the right side. The ace is a 1. Yeah, but I don't have the 8 card. That's the problem. I need to win the 8 card. I can tie. Theoretically. Let me go back to this thing. This is the 8 card. This is the card that I want. I can tie it. There are 3 empty indentations. I just got to pick a card and play it. I figure if I put them in the right spots, something ought to happen. All right, let's try 7, 6, 5. Oh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is it supposed to be 8 plus 1? He told me to ignore the tens place, so technically we're tied. Unless we're doing a digital root thing, because if we're doing a digital root thing, then I won. Oh, great, you did it, Junpei. You think it's telling us to take the 8 card? Yeah, 7. Yes, I do. I think that's what it's saying. Great. Okay. Back to business. Let's go to the other side of the room. Over yonder. Put her inside, boys. Slide her in real good, real slow. And it's open. In you go. Now we gotta make cards that equal 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 3, 2. We got it. We got it. It's easy. I got this, boys. There's a 9 right below them. Okay, that's fine. I got this. I got this. I got this. 7. 7. I get it. Jesus. Okay. 4. 3. 3. 2. All right. So I put the cards we had left into the slots. All right, what happens now? Is that... Ooh, I heard something from the exit. Oh, excellent work, Junpei. Wonderful. It seems the exit is unlocked. Let's go. Is this the exit? All right, let's go. Oh, dude, I was so close. Tom Leah, I bet if you didn't buy me a shot, I would have finished this at 8 o'clock. It's your fault. But also, thank you for getting me drunk. Junpei and his companions ran out of the casino into a large open room. A room, in fact, they had been in once before. There was little to surprise them there. They already knew what their next step had to be. The iron gate still stood in place, locked tight, blocking the stairway. Right. Can we open it with the key? There's the keyhole with the Venus symbol. We put the girl into the hole, and then we're good to go. Wasting no time, he pulled it out and shoved it into the keyhole. He turned it. With the distinctive sound of metal on metal, he felt the lock click open. All right, let's open her up. Oh, no problem. Let me help with this one. Junpei grabbed the handle on the left side, and Seven took the handle on the right side. On Junpei's signal, they both pushed and the gate creaked open. Nice. Sick deal. It sounds as though you've opened it. We should be able to reach the C deck now. Snake. Are you gonna be alright? I mean with the stairs. Oh, do not yourself worry the embarrassment of underestimating me. I'd be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards. Oh, good to hear. Let's move. At 7 words, they leapt onto the stairs and jogged quickly down them. Snake, you're not gonna be alright. In no time at all, they found themselves on C deck. Junpei ran down the stairs a little further, in hopes of checking on the deck below. When he reached the water, he called up to Snake and 7. Yep, there's water here. Oh, just like the bottom of the central staircase. The surface of the water below them was flat like a mirror. Right. This is all the same-ish, sort of. Alright, back to C deck. In front of the stairs were a pair of elevators. They appeared to be identical to the ones from the upper floor. Between them, attached to the wall, was another card reader. And next to that was another strange symbol. Hey, check it out, it's the symbol for Lotus. Oh, we're doing this joke again. See? It's got the woman symbol and devil horns. Oh, I see it. Oh, no two ways about it. That's definitely Lotus. It's a pretty good one, kid. Wow, this went so differently for us this time. Alright, good to go. Alright, Snake interrupted. Alright, good to go. Yep. It's a Mercury symbol. Yep. Hermes, wings, staff. Alright, she beats you with the staff until you die. Sounds like Lotus. Haha, we're having a good laugh. Lotus, dumb whore, women suck, go men, fuck the women, women. Yep, okay. Alright, I've spent a lot of time with straight men. I'm ready to move on. And they decided to leave the elevators alone for the time being and head back to the stairs. There was a hallway with a great many doors lining both sides. They seemed to stretch on forever and ever. All 3 men suddenly felt very small. Oh, shit! We're not gonna have enough time to check all of these. Maybe we can come back here later. Why don't we check out the other side? They turned around, they went back the way they came. Alright, god damn, we're really taking our time to look into the bowels of the ship. Yep, they emerged into an area. When do we get to rejoin with our other group at the hospital? That's kind of what I'm waiting for. Alright. Yeah, gave it a small tug. He felt it move. He was thrilled to have found another unlocked door. He threw it open. Is this the hospital? Junpei didn't know what to make of what he saw. Okay, yes, we're back here. This is good news. He simply stood, unable to speak. 7's eyes opened wide and his mouth gaped. After a few long moments, 7 at last managed to speak. Aw, shit. What is this place? It's the hospital room. Or the infirmary. Here's all the beds. This is technically new text, I think, because it's not letting me skip it. And like, we have new party members, but I'm assuming we're getting close to where we meet up and maybe events will overlap. Unless all of this is going to change because we took a different path. But yeah, we've been in this room before. We've explored it. On the back of the room are the doors. The 3 door, the 7 door, and the 8 door. We went through door 7 with 7. We've spent a lot of time with 7. I almost wanted to force ourselves to go through the 3 door, but I ultimately gave way and went to door number 7. I think this time we should go through door number 3 when the option allows itself. Let's take a look at the doors. Good idea. The 3 of them. Yeah. Okay, we're looking at doors. Upon reaching them, they proceeded to investigate each door in turn, but to no avail. Yeah, they're not going to open. I could have told you this much. Naturally, after all, there are rules to the nonary game. Yeah, you're real good with the rules. Well, Snake, do I have some bad news for you? Suddenly, 7 spoke up, interrupting Snake. Look at the red. Hey, there's nothing on it. Alright, so we're the first team here, I think. As logic remembers, we got here first, and these are already missing. So, yeah, these are broken. That's peculiar. There's nothing here. We're trying the doors, it's not working. So we put our hands on the panel, but nothing happens. The red refused to change. We tried pulling the lever, but nothing happens. It wasn't only the RED on door 8, it was all of the doors. Yeah. Gotta be broken. Don't think Zero would screw around with something like that. No, Zero's been prepared. I don't think he'd make a mistake. Snake busied himself with examining the RED. After a long time, he lowered his hands and spoke. It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed. Right, so then they're gonna go into the hallway to look, right? And that's when we hear the other group. I think that's how this goes. Long slit in the bottom, looked harder, more of a slot than a slit. Okay. Okay, boys, I wish there was a fast text option. I get it. The REDs aren't working. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh! They heard the sound of a door opening. The three of them turned and saw... Akane. Oh no! Junpei thought. It's... June! She stopped short, surprised to see them, and was very nearly bowled over by the rest of her companions who were coming through the door behind her. Bowled. She was nearly bowled over. Alright, so everybody's all together again. This is good. Oh, what are you guys doing? Why are you... After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk, desperate for an exchange of information. Right. None of the information was very useful. They were happy to simply see one another again, although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person. Right. This is the same text. It's still not... We're still not in territory where I can skip. I don't know why. I can't skip this text, but I feel like this is the same as what we've already had. Felt sorry for the 9th man, but everybody's still alive, and we're all happy about it. When can I skip? I'm clicking away. Maybe there's somewhere we can go. I don't know why I can't skip! Patients, you mean all those doors are for hospital rooms? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Game, you have to let me skip. Why am I not skipping? Confusion is the consensus. What is this thing? Some kind of huge passenger ship? Not even Snake appeared ready to offer an answer. Oh, God. Bet it's a hospital ship. It's probably the Gigantic. Yep, we've heard this before. I swear to God, if I'm not able to skip the story of the Gigantic, we're gonna have a problem. No! Why isn't this working? The game said I would get to skip dialogue. It is not letting me. We have a problem. I have to be able to skip this. What the fuck? I'm sorry. We've done this. I don't want to do this again. Why isn't the skip feature working? No. Oh my God. Fuck off. Did I click a wrong button or something? Can we please skip? Can we please? I'm paying attention. Like, it's not even a little bit different. It was still Seven and Lotus who told us these stories. You're assuming I can't skip because it's still a different path? I mean, maybe, but I was under the assumption that once we regrouped, we'd get to skip, especially since this is, like, it's word for word, I think, the same dialogue. This is insane. I don't like this. Come on. Come on, boys. Jesus fuck, dude. Dude, this sucks. Come on, why can't I skip? I'm gonna Google something really quick. 999 game skip feature not working. I don't get it. No, Google didn't give me an answer. I don't like this at all. There's only one thing left to do. Just one, not just one. All of these rooms. Let me save. Finish saving. I'd like to quit. Do I click begin with memories? Or will that take me to the beginning of the game? We definitely don't want to go to the beginning of the game. First class cabin, casino. Second class cabin. Yeah, we've done that. Maybe it's just this section? Begin with memories will take you back to the beginning. Yeah, we for sure don't want to do that. That's a big no-no. Oh my god, this sucks. Why aren't you letting me skip? What the fuck? Okay, I'm a little bit pissed off. I said I was going to experiment with how well the skipping feature worked. If I can't, like, this is the same dialogue. If I can't skip it, I don't know that I want to keep playing this. Like, there's so much dialogue is the thing. When can I start skipping? Oh, Lord. All right, we're gonna give it a couple more seconds here. Okay, Jesus Christ. Whoo, boys. All right, now we can skip. Dear God. All right, Clover's all sad. Snake is missing. Okay. I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like we should have been able to skip earlier, but that's fine. All right, so now I'm searching with June. I guess let's search everything. Uh-oh, I lost my skip. Oh my god, I lost my skip. Okay, here we go, we got it. What should Junpei do? Let's talk to everybody, just to make sure we get all our info. Okay. Let's go to the casino. Take a look. Yeah. Okay, there's some bits of dialogue that we have seen that you're just not allowed to skip for whatever reason. Don't know why. Don't love that. Okay. At least we're skipping. I feel a little bit better. Dun, 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 dun. Let's run to Ace, talk to him, make sure everybody gets talked to. My girlfriend's blushing. What's left? That's it. Let's go back to the large room. Talk to him. Who are we talking to? Snake? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We said 0. Who do you think fixed this thing for us? Someone other than the 8 of us. Maybe there's someone else on this ship. You mean someone hiding here? Yeah. I mean, it's just an idea. And you're saying this mystery person fixed the reds? Yeah. I don't know why. It's just what I'm thinking. Just a feeling, hard to believe 0 would bring in a secret 10th player. I mean, yeah, it is the Nonary game, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I guess that tracks. That makes sense. Alright, sorry. I was just trying to be a little creative. Oh. I probably should have picked the same option so I could have skipped. Oh, here we go. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Finish searching. We're done. We tried our hardest. Alright, so now they're proposing who to go, who to leave behind. Let's just keep it the same. It's a little spooky watching it all happen so fast, if I'm being totally honest. Alright, so he's making his big sacrifice. There he goes, he's passing out, he drugged himself up. Ace, I find you a little bit suspicious. But that's fine. Okay, enough screwing around. I agree. Which door do we want? I want door number 3. I know I said it last time, however, last time Santa fought me. He was like, no, 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 that's stupid. And then we conceded and we went through door 7. Right? No. Door 3 is where Snake is. I want door 3. I'm sorry, Santa, but I'm going through door number 3. What? That's nuts. You gotta be crazy. Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door? I'm just... Junpei paused. He swallowed the words that he'd been about to say. I'm just curious about door 3, that's all. What words was he about to say? That doesn't explain shit. Look, I've got a reason, and I'd be happy to explain it. Oh my god.
Tomla has just donated $4. Obligatory blorb jump scare. Anyways, for a different type of horror specific to you, you could pretend to be a straight teenage boy in Doki Doki Literature Club. Lol. Real fun cast though.
Boy.
Jokes aside.
Straight teenage boy in Doki Doki Literature Club? I've heard of Doki Doki Literature Club. I think that became too massive on the internet to not have heard of. Yeah, that's like all the women. They should make a gay version of it. So yeah, I've got a reason. Just come with me. With that, Junpei began walking toward the door. Thank you for the donation and the jump scare, Tom Leah. Very much appreciated. The curiosity likely getting the better of them, the others followed. A few of them looked a little suspicious, but Junpei told himself that wouldn't matter. He kept walking, and he kept silent. Eventually, they arrived at the number 3 door. Junpei stopped. I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me? Oh, what? Why? Just do it. He stared at Junpei for a moment, then grunted and laid his palm heavily on the scanner. Also, in-game, this is another nitpick I have. I'm still confused by the logic of the bracelets. They authenticate with their palms. Now, granted, their bracelets are on their hands, but they touch their physical hands to the scanner. They don't touch their bracelet to the scanner. So this whole ideology of somebody stealing bracelets, it still doesn't make the most sense in the world to me. I still have confusions about it. Are you happy? I am, thank you very much. The number 7 had been entered into the red. Next is gonna be June. Touch the red, just like 7 did. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, why June? Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out? Junpei thought about his answer for a moment. Yeah, what are we doing? I think I might have found another way out. Oh, what? What? Really? That got them excited, just as Junpei had intended. Please, June. Okay. 7 plus 6 is 13, 1 plus 3 equals 4. With those two numbers in the red, Junpei had what he wanted. He casually placed his own hand on the scanner and the third asterisk blinked on. 4 plus 5 is 9. Alright. The only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus. 10, 11, 12. We need Santa. He's number 3. So what's your point? You don't get it? Think about it. What's the sum of your number and Clover's? It's 12. And what's the digital root of that? 3. Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red? 7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9. Yeah. And what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that? 3. The door's number. Well, there you go. Hey, wait a minute! What the hell are you up to? I'm not up to anything. I'm just waiting. Waiting for what? I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa. Or Lotus and Clover. Once one of you moves, the others aren't going to have a choice. So I'm waiting. Junpei! Where the fuck did we grow these massive fucking balls? Junpei laid his hand almost casually on the lever. You son of a bitch! You tricked us! Then all that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit! Bullshit? I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I figured out another way to get out of here? Well, this is my way. Why the hell would you do something like that? Junpei glanced at June. Jumpy! You did this so you could go through the same door as June! That's it?! Santa was furious. His face was red, and flecks of spit flew from his lips as he spoke. Junpei closed his eyes calmly, then opened them again. Oh man, this might come to bite us in the ass later. So, who's it going to be? Santa? Or Lotus and Clover? Oh shit! We're going! Clover! This way! Oh my god, oh Jesus, honey, your titties. Lotus leapt forward. She grabbed Clover by the sleeve and ran for Junpei and the door. Caught by surprise, Santa froze for a moment, then he shot forward like a bullet from a gun. Lotus had a head start, but Santa had the advantage in size and speed. Who's getting to the door, boys? Almost immediately, he passed Lotus and Clover. No! Wait! Santa didn't hesitate. Ugh! He slammed his hand onto the red. Oh, boys. This is insane. This isn't right! He glared at Junpei, his chest heaving. Yeah, well, you may be right. Junpei's voice was cold, but not without effort. He turned to the red and pulled the lever. With the sound of metal on metal, the door opened. It would only remain for 9 seconds. There was no time to think. Alright, go! So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Yeah, so we, the audience, we know that Lotus and Clover are going to be fine because all the rooms circle back into each other. But if this was our first play, if I chose to do this on our first playthrough, we would have allegedly been leaving these two women for dead. Which is kind of fucked up. No sooner did they enter than an all too familiar noise sounded from their left wrists. Their detonators had been activated. Junpei looked back only once and saw Lotus and Clover on the other side of the closing door. They stood still, stopped where they had been. That's when Santa reached the red. The defeat and desperation on their faces tore at Junpei's heart. Yeah. Honestly, what we did was kind of fucked up. And I think it's going to be problematic when we reunite with them. And then the door closed and they were gone. You son of a bitch, Junpei! This isn't fair! Santa rounded on Junpei, lightning crackling in his eyes and knuckles white. Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there and they can't... Oh, shut it now! It's not enough time! It hadn't been Junpei that spoke, but Seven. We gotta find the dead or none of this is gonna matter! The clock was ticking. The dead was their only chance at survival. Unless they could find it and deactivate their detonators, the four of them would be... Oh, we got less than a minute left, Bubs. The narration's gonna have to wait. We gotta get moving. Right. They scattered and began to scour the room. The deactivation device was nowhere to be found. Corridors stretched out in 3 directions, but every one was blocked off by a wall of metal. There was only one way out. One other door. Over there! Seven ran for the door. A rusty iron thing. His large hands grabbed hold of the handle and he pulled. The room inside was pitch black. They could see nothing. Nothing beyond the small patch of light that spilled through the doorway. Junpei stuck his head through the door and looked around the room. Almost immediately, he spotted the blinking red light on the right wall. I found it! The dead's right over here! He stepped into the room. Ew. And nearly fell down. The floor was... slippery? Wait, what? He stopped and glanced down at his feet. What was... Oh, hey, what the hell are you doing? Get over there! Junpei felt Seven's hands heavy against his back and stumbled across the room. The other 3 piled in behind him. They all felt immediately that something was wrong. Nothing that could be easily identified, only a sense that something terrible shared the room with them. But there was no time to say so. Alright, quick! We gotta get to the dead! They all started running. In the dark, it was hard to tell where the wall was. All they could see was the tiny red light blinking at them over and over. Then finally, suddenly they were there. In quick succession, they all slammed their hands on the scanner panel. I think we're about to find Snake, boys. Oh, Jesus! I'm panting aggressively! I'm also panting aggressively! Yeah, me too, I'm panting aggressively. Seven leaned against the wall, gulping air. As his breathing began to return to normal, he glanced at his left wrist and grunted. Huh! Oh, jeez, it stopped! Junpei could hear him laughing in the dark, but could barely make out the man's face. What the... Ugh! The sound of retching came from Santa's direction. What the fuck is that smell? It's vile! I'm gonna puke. So desperate had they been in their race to the dead that no one noticed the horrible smell that pervaded the room. It was a terrible, nauseating stench, like burnt and rotten meat. Adrenaline had drowned it out, but now it rolled over. It rolled over Junpei in waves, forcing itself into his nose. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's get the lights on. Alright, so the light spilled in front of them from the barely illuminated small switch plate. Slowly, with the toll of the last few minutes apparent in his gait, Seven walked toward it. Ew, not the sound effects. He stopped as he got close and extended his fingers toward the switch. There was a soft click as the lights came on. It had scarcely faded when another noise pierced into the air. It was a scream. Yeah! Junpei's breath stopped in his throat. His heart ceased to beat. Time froze. His mind scrambled to make sense of what he had seen before him. What was left of the body sat in a sea of blood. Chunks of flesh torn from the body sat in the blood like tiny islands in a great red sea. Right, so this is the same. So, one thing that we've confirmed, even though it was pretty much assumed that Snake probably was already dead by the time we had gone through the doors for the first time, now we have confirmation, because in our first playthrough, nobody went through door number 3. In the beginning, we did doors 7 and 8, and then when we circled back, that's when we backtracked into door number 3 to take a look at it, and that's when we found Snake's body. So, in timeline number 1, you could have theoretically made the argument that maybe Snake didn't die until after we all went in our doors and we left Ace alone in the room. But now we can confirm that he actually was already dead by that point. It doesn't mean that Ace is innocent. It's a little more information to work with. So yeah. Here we are finding the body. Once again. Oh, it looks like an explosion. The detonator of his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut. It looked as though the explosion had been quite powerful. Yep, I remember reading this very graphic description. It seemed to have hit the wall hard enough to have shattered the display, his bracelet. The display, and that laid on the ground in pieces. Half of his head was simply collapsed. The blood coating almost made it look like raw pizza dough covered in tomato sauce. His clothes, too, were covered in blood. The burgundy tie, the white shirt, the jacket with the yellow piping, and the gray slacks. They were all familiar to Junpei. Is that Snake? Santa's voice wavered as he spoke, his mouth dry. Oh my god. Finally, Junpei spoke. Why did this happen? Ah! No! Holy shit, June! Suddenly, June was screaming. Her voice was broken. It was an eerie scream. It was full of insanity, and it wasn't entirely human. No! She shook her head violently, and she grabbed fistfuls of her own hair. Junpei could hear the sound of her hair tearing out of her head. No! Stop it, June! He grabbed her wrist, but as he did, June leapt up and ran. She ran toward the exit. Please! You have to get me out of here! You have to let me out of here! She screamed at the door, her fist slammed against it with a hollow sound. Junpei could see drops of blood on her knuckles. Why are you doing all these horrible things to us? What did we do? She screamed again, desperate, mindless. Her fists flailed against the door. LR? Get me out of here! Please, just let me out! Junpei couldn't watch anymore. He ran to June and wrapped his arm around her, pulling the screaming girl away from the door. No! Get off of me! Let me go! She scrambled for a moment, her legs skittering across the floor, but her resistance didn't last long. If we assume that the person who killed us in the other route is also responsible for Snake's death, it would mean that our killer in that route can't be Ace. Once again, I don't want spoilers, so I'm a little finicky on speculation, but also, I don't see your point. If the person who killed us in our route is also the person who killed Snake, it means that it couldn't possibly be Ace. I don't see why it couldn't be Ace. I'm not saying that it is him, but I'm saying he does seem like a verifiable suspect. I don't see why it couldn't be. As suddenly as her outburst had begun, it was over. The manic energy disappeared and her body went limp in Junpei's arms. June collapsed toward the floor, and Junpei knelt down with her. He felt drops of something warm and wet. Was she crying? A moment later, she began to sob. Her shoulders shook, and great hot tears rolled down her face like rain. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright, June. It's gonna be okay, Connie. Oh my god, we're dropping the nickname this early in the playthrough? Ah! Her name was a whisper. I'll be here with you, okay? She nodded once. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy. Her trembling voice pulled at Junpei's heart. He stroked her hair gently. His face was so close to her. The scent of her hair was nostalgic. Do you feel better? Yeah, but I'd like to stay here. For a little while, at least. Jumpy's body is so warm. Alright, girl, calm your hormones. Neither the time nor the place. Several minutes passed before June's tears had dried. Junpei stood up. He bent down and put his arm under June's and helped her to her feet. They didn't speak. Neither did Seven or Santa. A person was dead. They had died in that room, in a terrible way. Junpei knew there was no way he could make himself forget that. There was no way any of them could forget it, but mourning would do no good. They spread out to search the room, but each felt as if their heart was made of lead. And it is puzzle time, boys. We gotta seeketh a way out. Once again, we got about the same timeline to work with as we did in the casino. So that means we have great news. I can totally make it happen, right? Let's start looking. Let's waste no time. Alright, let's see if anything happens when I turn on the shower. Jumpy, shouldn't we start with the big fucking body in the room? Oh yeah, right. What's going on here? These have been bothering me since our first playthrough. Those letters written in blood. LLR. Do you think it could be some kind of dying message for Snake? No. Much like in the Ace Attorney series, when dead people are always fucking writing messages in their own blood, I don't think that people who are exploding out of their bodies can just casually write little messages. Also, but yeah, what is LLR? No, I reckon that's pretty impossible. You saw the body, right? I don't think you're doing anything after something like that happens. So then this... Oh, the way the blood's dried tells you it's pretty old. Whoever's blood this is, it's not Snake's. Right, okay. So you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Yeah. Maybe like 9 years ago? Still, it could be a clue. LLR. Alright. The divider between the stalls on the other side of this wall is our boy. Can I look at him? Oops. That's where we came in. I guess it's not locked. But I suppose there really ain't any point. All that's out there is the numbered door, and we can't go back through the numbered door even if we wanted to. Right. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Oh! We have buckets. It's a tin bucket. Hey, Jumpy. Do you remember back in elementary school when you spilled all of our paint across the floor? They made you clean it up, and all they gave you was a sponge and a bucket like this. Hey, June, remember when you were screaming at the top of your lungs because Amanda just died? You seem to have recovered from that pretty well. Alright, what about the broom? Junpei reached for the broom, and as he grabbed it, he heard a soft voice from behind him. It was June. The rabbit hutch. Oh, sweetie, I was just wondering when we were gonna get another random rant from you. Is it time? He turned around. June still looked sadly pale, but there was a smile on her face. Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean. How did I remind you of something like that? Jumpy and the broom. You were always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch. Was I? Don't you remember? Am I being gaslit? Junpei stared at the broom in his hand.
You mean you don't remember that summer either?
She looked very sad. He shook his head. Of course I remember. How would I forget something like that, dollface? It was terrible. Oh no, it was terrible. They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Oh god, did you let one die? Also, Thunder Phoenix, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know if you saw my other chat, but my logic about Ace being innocent is faulty. Sorry about that. I'll try not to go too wild with and there it goes. I'll try not to go too wild with speculation from now. No, go as wild as you want, but, like, be vague about it. If you think you have a theory, you can say, like, hey, I've got a theory. But I'm always worried about somebody else figuring it out before me because they're smarter than me, and then I don't get to figure it out and I get sad. Thank you very much for the super chat. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei had overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. Oh, wow, it's massive. For a fucking rabbit? No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. Yeah, they fucking died. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. What did they do? Did she leave the fucking door open and a fucking, coyote or jackal or something ran in there? Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand and you looked very serious, and then you said, "Don't cry, I'm gonna catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit the crying. You told me you were gonna catch the killer together.
Yeah, we were really like the Hardy Boys.
June smiled, and a little of the flush of her life returned to her cheeks.
Then we decided we would ambush them.
Yeah, I remember. The school had also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets had whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's, or Akane Kuroshiki's face, that night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived. But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation and they never showed.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either, so I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it. So were they not eaten by an animal? Do you think our psychopathic girlfriend June maybe killed the rabbits so she could have spent more personal time with us? Is that a really out-of-pocket theory? Oops. Oh, my bad. Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
Well, we were children. She looked up at him, confused. Well, come on. We were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
Oh, I wasn't worried. Because you were there with me.
She blushed furiously.
You know no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it, at first.
Yeah, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know? That's really women's work. That's really a woman's job. Fellas, is it gay to take care of animals?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else, you know? That's just how school was. I figured it would be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wouldn't tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? So that's why you volunteered?
Yeah, I just thought you weren't a tattletale. He nodded quickly and much too earnestly. Then he quickly looked away at something very important. That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbit so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing. Ew. He took a quick breath to clear his head, and tossed the broom up, then snatched it out of the air. Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? I think we gotta figure a way out of this room, otherwise...
You're right.
June nodded curtly, then turned to walk away. Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor. The conversation he and June had been having scarcely fit their surroundings. Yeah, not the time to reminisce about bunny rabbits, although perhaps that was simple human nature. Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the furthest thing from death that it could find. Still, though, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him. He had to live. He wanted a life again. A life with June in it. As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. And with that, boys, we got ourselves a broom. That was definitely a bit of a rant, for sure. What's up here? Toilet paper? Why do we need it? I don't know. It's toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it. Oh, I think maybe it's a cipher? I'm sorry, a what? What the hell is that? Well, you wrap a piece of paper around a stick, and then you write several sentences on it so that the whole paper is filled up. And then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was. That's how it works, more like. You know, Seven, you've got a remarkable amount of knowledge for somebody with amnesia. To decipher it, you gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original. That's such a specific hypothesis you've just thrown out of left field. I find you highly suspect. Same diameter as the original one, huh? Oh yeah, then you just wrap the paper around that stick and you can read the code. Okay, go off, Queen. It's a wooden box. There's something in here. Oh my god, somebody call Emma Sky. We have luminol fluid. What? What the hell is this thing? Some kind of spray bottle?
Actually, you can spray it to look for blood stains. Even when you wipe up all the blood, tiny remnants remain, and the luminol reaction can catch it. There's something written on it. It says lumin... I can't read anything else, the label's faded. Oh, let me see that. He just grabbed it from him, and that wasn't very nice. Oh, this is luminol. Detective? Gumshoe? Is that you? Oh, you know, us forensic guys use it at a crime scene. Us? Oh yeah. That stuff glows blue when you spray it on blood, right? Even if the blood's been wiped off, it'll still glow. Oh my god, I am feeling right at home, boys. We are in the middle of a puzzle. I need to ask chat. We're coming up on the hour. So I'm going to let you guys in chat decide this today. Should we call it here? Because it's kind of like the beginning of the puzzle, and we just finished a big, long-winded thing with June. We could call it for the day here, and pick up again next week. Or, if you guys want, I could try to power through this puzzle room, and we could quit the stream as soon as we finish this puzzle room. I'm assuming it might take us maybe, like, what, 15, 20 minutes? I don't think we'll finish by 9 o'clock. So it's your guys' call. I will look at, like, one more thing while I wait for the chat delay and wait for your responses. I will look at a shelf. There's some toilet paper and a box on it. Yeah, we looked at that. Okay.
What's in door number 2? The dividing wall that separates the toilets. Okay. Oh, God, fuck off. Ew.
What do you think this is?
It looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. I doubt just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either.
Well, what about hot water?
Hot water?
If we had some really hot water, you know, like boiling water, maybe that would wash it off.
Yeah. It looks like you guys are mostly good with continuing, so we might power through for a little bit of a long stream today. I'll see if I can finish off this puzzle room. If it gets too tedious, I might have to quit, but we'll see what we can pull off. Alright, we need hot water. Got it. That's weird. Can I click the toilet paper specifically, please? Maybe I can't. Maybe I truly cannot. It just, we always can click the toilet paper, I thought. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's move on. What's in this one? Nothing in this toilet bowl. Good, that would be kind of gross otherwise. It's a skinny shelf. Oh, there might be something in the tank, you know? Why don't we open that shit up? Oh, there is! Oh, I should check the other tank. Red key card. Okay. The tank where the red card was. Nothing here now. Alright, let me go back in this one. Anything in this tank? It's a water tank for a toilet. I've seen a lot of OC guys try and hide things. Oh, yeah, your drugs. Oh, fuck. Pardon the fuck out of me. Yeah, everyone thinks it's clever. Okay. Organized crime. Yeah, we had somebody who once hid drugs in the toilet at Tim Hortons. True story. They put it in the water tank. Let's check it out, alright? Good shit, boys. We got a screwdriver. I bet that'll come in handy. There's some toilet paper on this shelf. Nice. We've acknowledged it. That's great. This light bulb provides light for this room. Cool beans. What about these 3 doors? I already checked all 3 toilets. There's nothing unusual there. Okay. Ooh, we got a card key, boys. Oh, looks like there's something down there on the grate. Oh, I think it's a card. Yeah, it's the blue card. Can't reach it, though. It's too deep. Oh, too deep, you say? Well, what if I had... I don't know, a broom? A drain. There's a blue card in it. Hey, Junpei, isn't this card kind of like the red card? Yeah, the one we found in the toilet? Oh, it floated, so the blue card probably floats. So we need water. Got it. I understand. I don't understand that, though. Nope. We don't have what we need for that, I don't think. Oh. There's a piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Notice. Drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. I don't know, let's click things. It looks like the flow of water can be controlled with these handles. We can't put any water through the pipe on the right, though. If we do that, it'll start overflowing from the drain. I don't get it. Okay. There's water coming out of the shower head. Let's see if... Shit, that's hot! Ooh, good, we need that. That water must be just about boiling. Where's my bucket? Oops. Maybe I can use the shower here to fill the bucket with hot water. Hey, Seven, do you think you could turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Okay, nice, nice. We're making progress. Nice. Alright, now real quick before it cools off, let's dump her in the toilet, boys. There's something that looks like tar. If I flush the hot water from the bucket, that should clean it up. Yeah. Can we? Yeah. If I flush the hot water from the bucket, that... Yeah, I'm trying. Wait, why isn't it working? If I flush the hot water from the bucket... What am I supposed to click on? If I my bucket is activated. What? Oops. Am I supposed to put it back here? Oh, I get it. Okay, pouring the hot water. Silly me. Okay, now we can flush it. Probably a handle somewhere on the tank you can pull. Yep, that's usually how these things work. Tank is filled with boiling water. All I gotta do now is pull the handle. Okay. Where's the handle? There's something that looks like tar. Wait, Jesus Christ. Where's the... Let's flush. Okay. Okay, boys. This is the riveting gameplay that you're getting an extended stream for. George learns how to flush a toilet. It's 185. Oh, the stuff's washed off. Oh, looks like that writing was numbers, see?
185 equals. What is this?
Oh, you got me. It just looks like numbers. Yeah, doesn't it? The dirt we flushed out has settled to the bottom of the bowl. 185 equals. There's a little slot here for swiping a card. I have a card. Let's try this.
The red light's on, Jumpy.
Okay. That's a start. Well, nothing happens when I press the buttons. I guess I have to get the red and blue lights to turn on first. Oh, shit, I need the other card. Can I get more water from my bucket? I don't have the bucket anymore. What? Huh. Did my drain fill up? Might float in water. This said something about a drain overflowing. Pipe on the right here must be connected to the drain in the middle of the room. If you turn on the water here, it'll probably come up through the drain. Okay, but I don't know how to turn on the water. Evidently, I need to figure that out. So let's... Also, maybe the luminol can help us out here. If we take that and we go... and can we spray it around? Oh, you don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do ya? It does seem kind of weird, but maybe I should try it just in case. I don't think it did anything. I've sprayed the luminol on the wall. What's next? Oh. Oh. What? Turn the lights off? This light bulb provides light for this room. There's no point to leaving. Doesn't look like this shower works. I've sprayed the luminol on the wall. What's next? What if I wrap the toilet paper around the broom? Oh, shit. Wow, I didn't think that was gonna work, but there we go. 634 plus. Oh, okay. So 634 plus 185 equals a equals... Wait. It equals another number. That's probably our answer. Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. Okay, that's good to know. But first we need to get the key card. How do I do that? Really hot water comes out of this shower. I get the feeling it might still be useful for something else. Doesn't look like this shower works. Well, you see, I think, therefore, I am... I don't... Oh no, am I getting stuck, boys? How do I get the water to turn on? Is there some kind of secret to this that I'm not understanding? I don't know what is on and what is off with this. Screwdriver? What was in these toilets again? Nothing in this one. This was our 185, right? A thick pipe stretches across the floor. LLR? Like left, left, right? That could maybe... But how do I get the rest of the luminol? Is there a light switch in here? Divider between the stalls. I really don't want to think about what's over there. Oh, I was never able to click on this yet. The thermometer, screwed onto the wall. That meant Junpei needed to take the screws out with a screwdriver. Okay, great. Santa spoke. Hey Junpei. Do you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit? Or 75 degrees Celsius like this one? Junpei answered without taking his eyes off the screw. Nope, I can't say that I've ever thought about that. Well, at 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard boil an egg. Yeah, you can't go back from that. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point. It's actually called a thermometer, dumbass. It is a metric measurement of thermal energy. You're not measuring moms, Santa. Thermometer. Why had Santa brought that up, Junpei wondered. Oh yeah? You continue to work at the screw. But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could. Yeah, you mean like a fire? Like something getting locked in a sauna. Or getting thrown into an incinerator and burned to death. Yep, I suppose that would be a little hotter than 107. Junpei gave a short barking laugh. A moment later, the screw fell off. With a small tug, Junpei pulled the thermometer from the wall. Alright, I got it! He looked up and saw Santa glaring at a blank section of wall. Huh? What's up? Nothing. Forget about it. Forget about it! Santa spun around and walked off, away from Junpei. But as Junpei watched him go, he didn't look angry. He looked very sad. Alright, great, we got a thermometer. What do I do with it?
Oh! You took the thermometer off the wall! It says open at the bottom of the gauge. I wonder what it means.
Oh, I bet we need to put it under the hot water. Thank you, June. Let's do it. If I can get the hot water on the thermometer, then maybe... Alright, thermometer, let's get this party started.
Jumpy, I think it's called a thermometer.
June, not now. Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There goes the gauge, and now it's at the open mark. It opened. What's this? There's a piece of paper in here. Oh, damn it, it's more numbers. I was hoping we were gonna get a clue to activate the blue, or to activate the, yeah, to get the blue card. 957. So that means you're supposed to add something to 957, right? Well, yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure that much out. Yeah, well, that's super handy for when it comes into play. So we've got 957 plus 634. Maybe I should write this down somewhere. Chat, someone make a log for me in the chat. 957 and 634 and 185. Do me a solid, okay? This is a team effort. Pull your weight, chat. Keep those numbers documented for me. I still have to figure out... I think this is related to the switches. But, like, I don't know how to look at the luminol. Luminol glows when it reacts with blood. You can't see that glow if it's too bright. Yeah, but I don't know where the lights are. How do I turn the light off? Wait, is this the light over here? Hang on, I might... No, oh my god, I'm trying to touch it. Give me a second. Jesus Christ, there it is. L, R, God bless. So it's left, right, left. LLR, LRL, LLR, LRL. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Left. No. Yeah. Oh god, here we go again. Left. R. L. R. L. Alright, I did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, the drain's acting up! What the fuck did you do? I did exactly what I wanted to do! I wanted the drain to act up! Alright, good. Maybe we can get some shit out of this.
Jumpy, the card is floating.
Yep, it floated. Can I grab it? The blue cloud is... Yeah, okay. There must be water flowing through the pipe on the right. There's water pouring out of the drain. Jesus Christ, yeah, let's pick up the card.
It's the blue key card.
It's the symbol for Mercury, isn't it? There was an elevator right outside of the big house. Look at me showing off my astrology knowledge. Astrology. Look at me showing off to June. I think that same symbol on the card reader next to it. Yeah, okay, so we're not supposed to use this card in this room.
Wait, what? Do you really think so? You don't think we maybe need it for this room and for the elevator?
Yeah, I think it has dual purpose, because I need to use it for this machine over here. Hang on. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, blue key card, let's go.
Great job, Jumpy. Both of the lights are on now. Now you just need to put in the password.
Right. So, our math here, we have 957 plus 634 plus 185. So, that is 5, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Carry the 1. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's 7, 6. Carry the 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Is it 1776? Or did I fuck it up? Both lights are on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh my god. It's the fact that they have to teach you about the E and C keys for every single thing you enter numbers on. Okay. 1776. Enter. Boys, I know how to add numbers. This is great. Oh god, that's scary looking. Oh, it's just the exit. Oh my god, boys, we did it! The exit! Look at that, 9:15. What did I say? About 15 minutes over stream? Did I call that, or did I call that? And outside of the shower room was a hallway that extended to the left and right. At the right end was a large iron door. They'd moved a few steps toward the door when Junpei heard the sound of metal on metal. They turned around. Seven was doing something to the door of the shower room. What are you doing, Seven? Well, I figured maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. Right, yeah, you did that last time too. With that, he stood up and began walking down the hallway. He brushed past Junpei and kept going. After a moment, the rest of them followed him. Before long, they found themselves at the large iron door. They had only been there for a moment when June had spoken up.
Jumpy, look!
He turned. There on the right side of the hallway was a piece of paper attached to the wall. Junpei ran over and peeled it off. It's a map of the ship's interior. It said C deck on the upper left corner. From what he could tell, it was a map of the floor that they were on. There would be time to look at it later. Junpei folded the map and stuffed it into his pocket. Back at the door, the four of them lined up in front of it. Santa stepped forward. He grabbed hold of the door and then turned to look back at the rest of them. You guys ready? I'm ready. I'm gonna open it, but he's gonna do it next week. Would you like to overwrite the save file? Yes. Yes, I would. Alright, boys, so we did solve another puzzle room. That's grand. I think, and I could be wrong about this, it looks like this is probably the door that goes back into the main room. So I think we're maybe going to catch up with our cast again and then be able to diverge again from there. So the story's getting good. We're learning new information about new characters. We'll see where this new path takes us. We've taken 2 new doors, so we're doing something different. We'll see if there's a payoff for it in the end. Or if, in the end, it doesn't even matter. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Please have fun, do good things. I have a couple of weekend plans. I hope it's a fun one. I will catch up with you back on Monday evening for stream, and we'll continue this game, at least for another week. We'll try to get another ending. We're going to get a second ending. We're going to try to get a good ending at some point. I don't know when it's going to happen, but we'll try to wrap it up. Hopefully we can keep moving faster and faster through this game. But yeah, that's going to be it. All right, boys, if you guys could leave a like on the stream, the engagement is super helpful. Thank you for hanging out with me for an extra long stream today. And with that, toodles, boys.